Hi. It has been quite some time, a little over a month, if I'm not mistaken. I hope you all are doing well. I'm so happy to be here today to offer some updates, insight, all things what I've been doing. We officially brought Ollie home on April 1st. And I've pretty much just been full sending dog training and finding a new routine. I've been playing with lots of clay, which you will see footage of that in here. I'm glazing some clay as well. I'm finding balance, and like I said, like I'm showing you all like a little bit of my new routine. There's some plant chores, lots of talking and updating. The Amazon guy is here, so give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back again. So like I was saying, I show you all my new routine, plant chores, stuff like that, some relaxation time. She's a long one. She's a big one. She's got everything and anything in between. I really hope you enjoy. Let me introduce you to Ollie really quick. Ugh, he has gotten so big. This is our little furry new friend. He is such a cutie. Such a cutie pie. Ollie. So yeah, okay, they're moving the camera. I'm just gonna let you all go. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, hi. I have you set up really weird, you're a little low. I went this morning to go pick up my bisque firing of all the ceramics that I dropped off at Jessie's. Always shouting out Jessie. She's my girl. I picked them up this morning. I just kind of like peeked at them, but I haven't actually got them out because I thought that's something that we could do together. By the way, it's like almost 2 weeks later.
My bad.
It's May 9th, Friday. Yeah, I haven't filmed in like almost 2 weeks now. I got this new plant. It's called an autumn fern. She's cute. I definitely need to repot her and get her in the environment that she needs because I've had her for a minute. Haven't really done anything. My life has pretty much just been dogs. That's it. And then I've done a little bit of client work here and there. But everything else is pretty much just dog training because I'm trying to get back to a normal life. So I'm just full sending the dog training and it's taking me out. Anywho, so yeah, let's go check these ceramics together and then I'm going to tell you about the books I've been reading. I don't think this is gonna be good lighting. That'll be brighter. Okay. Also, I picked up this like vase coffee mug that Jessie made. Third Day Clay is her little business name. Are you joking? Are you joking? So cute. Love this. And then I can't wait to show you my idea with like the little piercings that I was talking about. And the speckled came out so cute. I definitely have gotten a lot better at hand building because there's no cracks. Thank the good Lord, because there was a lot of cracks in my last batch. But yeah, this is the one that I won't be giving to patrons. I'm just gonna like, this is like kind of a one that I'm messing around for myself. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. But yeah, we have little piercings up here. And then these little handles is gonna be for the chains that I was talking about that I ended up taking off of the, what am I saying? Off of the cups. Let me angle you down because this is not, let's see here. It might be better if you just don't see my face. That might just be the best angle. Let me get these out so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so imagine this part of the chain is cut off. So this would be like the look of it. Even without the moon charm, like just the chain is really cool. And then I would add in 2 more little like piercings. Is she not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Like, OMG. I would definitely attach these handles differently next time, like maybe make them a part of it, like a part of the vase, and then just like poke a hole instead of putting like actual handles. But like, are you joking? How cute. I don't know. I'm obsessed. I think it's so cute. And even like layering chains I think would be like a cute idea. Like I could even like swing that back around and do like 2 of them like that. Which that actually might be a move. I think that's very, very cute. Okay, anywho, let's open up the rest of these. And then it's gonna be the same thing for these keychains. They're gonna have little piercings as well. They have the little piercings down there. If it's gonna focus. Probably not, because my focus has been super out of whack. But yeah. So that's cute. This one says slow down, which I'll probably put like black underglaze in there in the little cracks where I did the stamping it out. And then here is the rest of them. This is another slow down. This one says create. It's really hard to see the words on without them being like glazed yet. I did this one for fun for me. It literally is just my year that I was born, 1998. I thought that was a cute little pennant. And then I'm gonna be probably making these into magnets, like fridge magnets. I got these like little magnets that are adhesive to the back. And I was thinking of doing like little circle magnets with little words in them. Kind of like the same idea, but with no holes, obviously. Just like simple little ceramic magnets. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. So these are the cups that will be for Patreon. This will be my first ceramic drop. And they're exactly the same as the other cup that I was just showing, except they only have the little piercings in the top. They won't have the chain connected. But I'd say these are about 12 ounces. Actually, compared to this, let's see. Yeah, I would say 10 to 12 ounces. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna glaze these yet. I might do a couple different ways. The speckled is super cute, so I feel like with clear glaze it would be just like chef's kiss. But I also think that doing like a glaze on the inside would be cute. And I have this like, like matte green glaze, and then I also just have like a clear glaze, or I was thinking of doing like a matte black glaze on the inside. I don't know. And then I'm not sure if I want the outside matte or if I want to do glossy. I really have no idea. I'm probably gonna use mine, this one with all the chains and stuff. I'm probably gonna use it as like a test one and just kind of see, you know, what I like. We'll have to see. We'll play around with it. But yeah, I just made a bunch of these. So they came out really good. Like, I'm so freaking proud. This is one of my first ones. It's a little bit shorter. I didn't really know how to like control the clay as well, like building the walls. So it almost like, these ones go up like this. And there's another one I think too, like these ones kind of go like this at the top because I didn't learn how to like control the walls. So there's those. Be careful getting this towel out in case there's anything in there. And then here's the other ones. So this is another Patreon cup. This is another Patreon cup. Oh my gosh, they sound so fragile. This is another one that has like a V shape. I couldn't control it very well. So that goes with that one. And then same thing with this one. I didn't really know how to control it well, but look how cute that is. Like, are you joking? Like, they're so cute. And then I stamped my little name at the bottom. I feel like my focus is really, really struggling on this. But yeah. And then one more Patreon mug. So there's already 5 Patreon cups made, which is nice. I have to check how many I need to make plus the extra ones. And the last thing I made, oh no, I forgot about these two. I forgot I made incense holders as well. So these are some incense holders. I'm gonna play around with the glazing. I feel like it'd be really fun to do a pop of color for the little ball. But yeah, super cute. Oh my gosh, everything came out so good. Wow, I'm so happy. This is the last thing that I made, and it is a bowl for my potatoes. I eat a lot of potatoes, and I thought I would make a little bowl for them to go in for our kitchen, and I'm obsessed with it. I really love the speckled. I don't know if you can, I'll probably show a different lighting so you can actually see the speckled, but like, oh my gosh, everything came out so cute. I'm obsessed to the max. I am so proud of everything. Wow, wow, wow. Love, just love. Okay, really quick before I edit more of this video, I'm not even sure what this video is. It's just me trying to get it together, get back into a rhythm after getting Ollie. So it's a bit chaotic. But the other thing that I wanted to talk to you all about is the books I'm reading. I'm really back on my reading grind, and I finished this book like the last week of April, beginning of May. I literally read it in a week. It is filled to the brim with notes. Like, I took so many notes. I'm having a hard time flipping through this. But as you can see, I have sticky notes everywhere and anywhere throughout it. I highly recommend this book. It's called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's the like book of wisdom. The hype is so real. Like, I can really get behind the hype of this. I feel like so many people have like posted about this book or talked about it. I've had like, I don't know, I think just a hard time getting myself to like read it because honestly, I can't even tell you. It doesn't even matter. I read it. Bottom line, I ate it up like it was my last meal ever. Like, this book is insane. I really want to read The Mastery of Love. I did get it. You probably saw that in the beginning of the vlog. I got a couple of books, but that's the other one that I want to read, except my friend I think wants to read it, so I'm gonna wait and read that with her. So instead of reading The Mastery of Love, I picked up Emily Henry's newest book, The Great Big Beautiful Life, and I'm obsessed with it. I think, where am I? It's upside down. I'm on chapter 14, so I'm like maybe 30% of the way through. I'm loving it. I'm obsessed with it. I love Alice. She's so free-spirited, so kind, not liking Theo, loving Hayden, wondering what's gonna go on, wondering why Miss Ives is lying. I mean, what's going on? Who's she gonna pick? Etc, etc. But yeah, I read Happy Place by Emily Henry, obsessed with it. I think I might be enjoying this one a little bit more, not gonna lie. And then I have 4 of her other books, and I think I might just spend the next month or 2 full sending Emily Henry, and I think I'm just gonna knock out all of her books that I already bought but haven't read yet. So I have this one, and then I have 4 other books of hers sitting somewhere over there. But yeah, so that's what I've been reading. That's what I've been up to. It's been very helpful to kind of like get off my screen. I think I may have said this in a clip, or maybe it was my Patreon video. I can't remember. But I'm really trying to just get off of short form content. If I want to consume content, it needs to be long form, like YouTube, things like that. I'm really wanting to completely move away from short form content completely. I'll probably post here and there on Instagram. You might have already noticed my activity on Instagram is very, very low. And I'm probably gonna keep it that way if I'm being honest. I'm really prioritizing Patreon and YouTube. I'm loving that so much. If you are wanting, or I'll probably say this in the outro, but if you are interested in getting one of these ceramic cups, you do have to be partnering consistently for 3 consecutive months to get that quarters ceramic piece. However, if you are not partnering on the artist studio tier for 3 consecutive months, you will be able to purchase them in the secret Patreon shop just simply for following along. So the free tier gets you access to the secret Patreon shop and an exclusive video. The $5 tier gets you an extra exclusive video, so 2 exclusive videos. The $10 artist lounge tier gets you the monthly print and all of the previous rewards plus 10% off the shop, and the $15 artist studio tier gets you the quarterly ceramic piece, the print, all the other benefits from all the other tiers, and 15% off of the shop. And that's both the secret Patreon shop and the normal shop, and it is infinite use, so you can use that discount code every single time on every single purchase. There is no cap. You just always get 15% off or 10% off or 5% off depending on what tier you're on. Anywho, I'm off my Patreon spiel. I'm going to edit more of this video and decide what else I want to put in it. I do need to glaze all of those, so I'm probably going to put that footage in here, and I'll probably just get this video out next week. I also have to design the print of the month, then block print it, pack it up, and send it out. So lots of things to do. Always saving it for last minute. I love that for me. It's Monday, May 12th, and extremely rainy outside. It's pretty much supposed to be storming the rest of the day and kind of this whole week, which in all honesty, we've had like a huge drought in Florida, which is not like Florida. It hasn't rained for so long. It felt like it didn't rain at all in April. And then last week it just started like the spring raining, which honestly, I feel like during this time and through summer in Florida, it usually rains every single afternoon or every other day in the afternoon. But I am really struggling with finding my groove on a consistent basis. And I thought I would just sit down and talk about it. I think the main thing that I'm struggling with is social media in general. I started this journey of not liking social media back at the end of 2023. There was like a monumental moment for me. I was at like the peak of my existentialism, where I was giving myself permission to ask questions and discover more about myself spiritually, and even just ask questions about the world and about the life that I live, and about even just not even existential questions, even just things about my own personal life, like, do I really like what I'm doing? Do I feel fulfilled? And if not, why? And if yes, why? Like, what is fulfilling me and what's not fulfilling me? And I've just been on this journey of healing my spirit. And it feels like it's been forever. I feel like I've been on this journey for a very long time, and I'm realizing that this is actually the journey of being a human. This is what it means to be human. So I've kind of just been accepting it ever since the end of 2023, when I went through the artist way for the first time. And I kid you not, it really feels like in a way the artist way kind of like saved my life, because it kept me rooted in reality when I think I was about to spiral into delusion. And I didn't know if I could come back from that. So yeah, it just helped me like root myself. And I've been slowly going back through the artist way just to get small reminders. I started it at the beginning of this year, and I think I'm in like chapter 5 or something. So I'm taking it extra slow, but just kind of keeping it on rotation outside of just like reading other things. But I spent the morning drawing. Let me actually just show you. I've been really passionate about, honestly, Mother Nature in general. I think our environment and our national parks. I've seen a lot of different things. Who knows what's true? Who knows what's not true? You never know anymore. So I'm just trying to focus on my part and the part that I can play. And I know that like my overconsumption in things that I don't actually need is really high. So I want to be a little bit more mindful of that this year, especially my plastic usage. And just the way that I use things, the way that I throw things away. I want to be a little bit more like a good steward of my home and the land that I live on and all of that stuff. But I made this piece. It just says protect our mother. And I think it's super cute and kind of speaks for itself. And then kind of like to go off of that, I have me sitting next to like a little pond. This is a character that I developed. For those of you that have seen my Instagram or Patreon, I just kind of like drew a little version of myself, and I've been really getting into illustrations. But it says, I want to be part of the solution. And then I just finished this one before I had my little lunch break. And it says, to grow is to accept, let go, grieve, simply just be, and then repeat. And I'm pretty much just sitting in like this little flower field with my coffee, just thinking about life. So yeah, that's what I pretty much spent the morning doing. I dropped Carlos off at the airport this morning, and so I was up super early and just kind of sitting with the rain. I really need to glaze my ceramics by today and tomorrow because Jesse is doing a glaze firing, I think between Wednesday and Thursday. So I definitely want to finish glazing. It's hard to have the motivation to do anything because I'm trying to save things to film, but I'm finding myself just not wanting to share. I don't know what it is. I literally don't know what it is. And it makes me feel very guilty because not sharing is really like the whole main point of, you know, artistry and creating is to share. Of course, some things are meant for just you, but when it comes to, you know, creative process and life in the studio and stuff like that, that's the content, so to say, that I offer. So it's hard to not, like, if I don't feel like filming and I just create without filming it, it's like in the back of my head, I'm constantly thinking about how I'm wasting my time. I could be filming this, like this is content worthy. So it's like, it's living rent free in my head that I should be filming it, even though the whole point is I don't feel like filming it, so I'm just gonna create for myself. But the whole time I'm thinking I should be filming this. And then when I am filming, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I would love to do this without a camera right in front of my face. I don't know what it is. I'm seriously trying to figure it out, like, really badly, because this is my job. This is my income. And I'm so thankful for what I do, and I love what I do so much. Like, I don't even know how to express how much I love what I do. But it's the filming and the sharing part that for some reason has been really difficult for me lately. Like, I love the making, but having to basically do more jobs than just create. Like, I have to take my photos, I have to post, I have to keep up with my website, I have to do bookkeeping, pricing everything out. I have to work with numbers to see how I can make back what I lost and what my cost was. And not only just make it back, but also make a profit. I think the main thing I'm sitting with is like, who wants to buy anything right now? Who wants to spend money? Not me. I'm trying to lower my overconsumption. And of course, I still partner with artists on Patreon that I like love getting their prints and stuff like that. But half the time, it's one of those things where I'm like, I could be saving this money for something that I really want to put forward to in my future, like me buying a kiln. That's something else that I did. I put that in my Patreon video, but I can't remember if I said that here yet. But I bought a kiln and I was able to pay monthly on it. I'm so thankful for that opportunity and the place that I'm in to be able to do this. But it's taken so much for me to get there, and I just feel like if I cut back on overconsumption and really focus on my needs, then I would be able to do things like that more often. I would be able to have delayed gratification where I delay buying something that I want now for something that I want more later. So I'm just trying to navigate it all because that's how I'm viewing things. I feel like that's the way that things are moving. And who knows what's going on. I feel like things are changing from one second to the other. I feel like I'm just sitting with my thoughts. I'm just sitting with the reality of things, and I don't know what to share anymore. I have so much to say, but it's one of those things that, like, who cares in a way? Like, not like, oh, who cares? No one's gonna want to hear what I have to say, but like, literally, who cares? Everyone has an opinion. Everyone needs to have an opinion. And by me sharing my opinion, I don't want to influence anyone out of their own autonomy, if that makes sense. I think people should find their voices instead of just constantly listening to each other and trying to build this group thinking mentality that everyone has adopted now. I think I'm trying to sit more in silence and sit more with myself to develop my own opinion and to develop my own voice. And that means getting rid of distractions, which means getting rid of social media consumption and other people's voices and all of that stuff. It's almost like a fasting from all outside distractions. And so it's like, I feel like if I'm on that journey, I want to encourage others to do that. But the only way to do that is to lower my voice and not share so much. Is any of this making sense? I didn't think any of this through. I'm just simply sitting here speaking about it because I'm like just kind of trying to figure out. I felt like talking it out might help, and I think it has a little bit. But I'm just trying to figure out why I'm so unmotivated to share anymore. Like, all I want to do is just make art and gift it to other people. And I don't know, I guess just share that. But when it comes to art, I also have so much I want to say. Like, even those illustrations that I made, there's so much to unpack that's like deeply rooted in there, and like what's bothering my soul right now about the world and about my environment and about the environment and the ecosystems. And it just feels like we're living in a time where everything is being threatened. Our security, our privacy, our natural state with nature. I feel like our food is slowly poisoning us. I feel like everything is a business in America. The hospitals are a business, the schools are a business, the government itself is a business. Everything is dog eat dog. Everyone is after each other. Nothing feels safe. And as I'm talking, I'm so glad I'm talking this out because I'm starting to realize it just kind of feels like nowhere is safe. So I'm trying to create that safe space from within. And I think it's just difficult for me to share during this time because I'm not in a time that I want to put out. I'm in a time that I need to receive. Boom. There we go. Revelation. Oh my gosh. I'm just in a time where I need to receive and I need to fill back up my cup and I need to just be. Simply be. Like, I've just been wanting to sit with myself lately. I've been journaling so much. I've been reflecting so much. I've really just been wanting to get rid of all outside noise, anyone's opinions, anyone's problems, because everyone is going through it right now. And it's like, the more problems I see or the more problems that I hear, the more just shaky and like unsafe. It keeps contributing to how unsafe I feel. And I just want to go touch some grass, sit in my environment and see what the reality really is, because there's like, every single one of us are living in different realities, and that's just part of being an individual. But there is a collective reality that's happening. However, we just don't know what the truth is. So it's really difficult to know what that reality is because lack of truth, I think, is what's going on. So I don't know. I hope this got somewhere, but yeah, I'm just burdened, if that makes sense. Like, I'm heavily burdened with lots of very real and also some existential, which is real, but not, physical. It's very within me, but then there's also external burdens. And I've just been wanting to, I want to focus on being more healthy, being more balanced, focusing on what really matters. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I think what really doesn't matter and what's taking up my time from me focusing on what really matters, social media or the media in general. It is just like, I'm actually trying to grasp what the point is. And I feel like there's so many other people feeling the same exact way. And it's like a drug. I mean, they've even made documentaries about this. Social media is literally like a drug. There's this dopamine hit and then you log off. So say it's like a drug, you take the drug, you have this dopamine hit, and then it starts to wear off. And then you're left sitting with this deepening burden, and the void only gets bigger and bigger. And it's like the same thing with social media. The minute you get on social media, okay, that's cool. Then you get off of it and you immediately want to get back on because it's just hard to sit with yourself. It's like you go sober as soon as your phone goes away, or whether it's Pinterest, whether it's texting your friends, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, or Threads, X, whatever it is. The moment that you lose all distraction, we just can't just sit and be. And we're all living in this false world now on this tiny device. And it's like it's almost like our focus, if like you had a lens on it, the focus was on these tiny little screens when we have the world at our fingertips. Like, I don't know. I'm overwhelmed with this. I think the rainy day doesn't help because it just makes me feel all, just want to sit and think type thing. But yeah, I want to go on walks more. I want to get outside. I want to get in the nature. I want to touch grass. I want to do yoga and focus on breath work, connecting to my body instead of constantly breathing short because I'm on my phone or watching something or what. I don't know if you feel this way, but like I feel like I'm not even breathing fully. Like I feel like I'm like everything is a short breath. Everything is half lived because I'm just not here. Like I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's just hard to be here in this day and age. Like the fact that we actually have to put in effort to just be sounds very counteractive or counterintuitive, whatever it is, because it's like just being means just being. But for some reason now we have to put in effort to actively just be in the moment rather than just being in the moment because of how many distractions and information and problems that we have in the world today. So I don't know. I'm going off. I keep like digressing and then I just keep going back. So I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to take you all along. I think a silent, definitely something to have on like the background or even just, you know, wanting to unwind for the day. I've been really loving like long form content. So if I'm going to consume, I'm really primarily just watching YouTube now, and it's mostly prioritizing people that are just being, and it's reminding me and helping me to stay, as much as like I shouldn't be like consuming constantly and things like that. When I choose to consume because I'm trying to take back control, I am prioritizing consuming content of people that are inspiring me to do what I feel like I need to do, like breath work, journaling, self-reflection, getting out in nature. And I've gotten really protective and restrictive with who I follow and don't follow. Like that thing, it's just like, no one's telling me I have to follow certain people. I don't need to feel bad for not viewing their content or not following them anymore. It's mine. I can take back control. And I sound super Gen Z probably as I'm talking about all of this, because any generation before this vocabulary just wouldn't be in their mouth. This sounds so futuristic. This sounds so wrong. So insanely disconnected from our natural state. It just sounds crazy that this is where we're at having these conversations. So I'm going to take advantage of this very, very gloomy day, and I'm going to journal my little heart away. I don't think I'm going to do glazing because it just doesn't feel like something that I want to do today. And I think I still have to film one more exclusive video for patrons. So I'm going to probably save glazing the ceramics for that video. But yeah, I'm going to probably do some yoga, really just come in contact and in touch with my body. And I encourage you, once you watch, however long it may be, just take this moment to breathe with me, be grounded to your natural environment wherever you are, be there and reconnect, recenter. Take this as a grounding moment. Good morning. It is 9:41 in the morning. I've been up since like, I don't know, 7:30, which I have really been trying to get up earlier. I just think I'm definitely a morning person. There's something about like the morning sun, the birds waking up, nature around you waking up for the day, getting everything done in the morning, like house chores, sometimes working out. I definitely prefer working out in the morning, but sometimes when Carlos is traveling, okay, Bo just scooted my chair. But sometimes when Carlos is not here, I kind of have to, like for work and stuff, like sometimes I kind of have to, well, honestly, I mean, this is just since we got Ollie. But yeah, getting him was like, everything has changed, which I knew was gonna happen. And then we also got this guy. So they're waking up, so I'm probably gonna have to go here in a second, but I'm trying to get them to play a lot now because I'm really trying to keep Ollie out for the most part, like out of his crate. He's been really good with like potty training and all of that stuff. Like he's learning so fast. So I'm so grateful for that. We've had barely any accidents inside the house. I can literally count on one hand how many accidents he's had since we brought him home. Like it's been very few, far and in between. I think it's just because since I'm home and Carlos is normally home, we just like tag team it and we've been full sending it to potty train. So we've just been really adamant about taking him to the bathroom and all of that stuff. And if we can't make it, he goes right to the pee pad. We only have one in the house, just one in his crate, and he knows to go there. So like literally such a good little boy. So I'm just gonna let them play for a little bit. I'm probably gonna just watch some studio vlogs and really just take it easy. I finished my morning pages and I feel very grateful today. Yesterday I was definitely very burdened and feeling very just like yuck and just kind of in my head. I feel like today I have my head on my shoulders. I'm ready to get some work done. I'm feeling very productive, very creative and inspired. So I'm gonna ride that wave, and yeah. My number one priority today is to get my glazing done, which I was gonna do in a separate video. Funny story, this wasn't supposed to be the vlog that I was putting out. I have a whole vlog. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I literally have like a 50-minute, like 55-minute vlog all edited except for an intro and outro that I was going to post, and this was just gonna be like an extension of it, and I was just gonna have like a super long vlog, but I realized I gotta break it up and do 2 different videos, and I'm thinking of putting that whole entire one for the Patreon video so that I don't have to film another one, so I can just focus on like posting YouTube videos to the public for the rest of the month, and that way Patreon is just out of the way and I don't have to like worry too much about getting all the content in, and I can stay ahead of the game. So I figured if I split them up, I won't get too burned out from being in front of a camera, and I'll be able to just kind of like just keep them separate, since I'm feeling kind of like I don't want to put out right now. I just want to be receiving. I don't want to push myself too hard and then kind of feel a little burned out. So I think, yeah, I'm just gonna separate them, and I think that one's gonna be the Patreon video because I think this one might be, I don't know, I might take bits and pieces from that one and put it in here, so if I did, you would have seen that already. But yeah, my main goal is to glaze all of my ceramic pieces. Dang it. Now I'm thinking that I want to make this one giant video because I actually really like the footage that I got from the other one. Who knows what I'm gonna do? Who knows? Editing Lexi, it's on you. You figure it out, girlfriend. But for me, and right now, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I don't even know how to glaze these pieces. They look so good. Like, I'm so proud of them. I just don't even want to touch them. So I'm like, do I just clear glaze it up? Do I do like the matte clear glaze, or do I do glossy clear glaze? Feeling more on the matte side. But I also have this really pretty matte black and a really pretty matte green. And I have these really cute underglazes with different colors that I could do. I don't know. I have to make a decision though. I think I'm still trying to figure things out, you know, and I might just not drop off the Patreon cups to Jesse, and I might just mess around with glazes on the other ones, like use all of my other pieces as like testing pieces, like testing my glazes out and seeing which ones I like the most, which was originally my plan in the last one, but I used the wrong glazes and the firing was crazy and it was a whole thing. Jesse just, bless her soul. But yeah, so I didn't really get to get like a super good look at what glazes would look like if I actually did it correctly. So this is more gonna be me just continuing to figure it out. So I might leave the Patreon mugs out of it so I don't, number one, it's less to do, and number two, it just kind of will help me get like an idea of yeah, just the glazes that I want to use going forward. And I kind of already have cups that I can use as testers, so I know what the cups would look like. So I'm just gonna have to mess around with that. But that is my #1 priority today. I'll probably have to do it in different chunks because of Bo and Ollie playing, which I actually ordered glazing brushes because I was just using my normal paint brushes, and I was like, probably shouldn't keep ruining my paintbrushes. So I ordered some, and I'm trying to see. I think they get here today. They do, but they're not arriving until 10 p.m. But I'm gonna be gone tomorrow, and then I have to drop them off by Thursday, like morning. I'm just gonna have to ruin my paintbrushes for now. Okay, and then also super exciting, I ordered another camera lens. So as you saw, my fisheye one is like a manual focus, but it's on the, so I can't tell if I'm in focus until I'm editing. Like I can tell a little bit, but usually it's a little bit off. So I got a automatic one, will be mounted, and I can use my automatic settings and it will automatically focus and get a wide, like you would be able to see so much more of my office space. But also it's really nice like when I'm vlogging or when I have to hold my camera, like when I can't just set it up and I have to actually hold it, like everything is so close. Like if I'm vlogging like this is me, or this is me with my arm fully extended and I'm only on the lens. If I was holding the body, I'd have to be this close to it. So like I have to hold my arm completely out for you to get my full face. Otherwise, if I do it comfortably, look how close I'm gonna have to be. That's crazy. So yeah, overall, I just figured it was a good purchase to make for, you know, down the road. And I also eventually want to get wireless mics, which I was looking at some reviews for like the super cheap ones, like 20 bucks and stuff like that. And like their voice almost sounds muffled because of how much it peaks. So I'm probably just gonna stick with my phone if I have to do anything long or like far away. But like yesterday when I was watering my plants, I've been watching a lot of lead shots, and she always does like, and also Fern, both of them do like they're watering their plants and talking. And so like they just set up the camera and you can see them walking around watering their plants while they're just talking to you because they have the wireless mic. So that's probably something that I will invest in towards the end of the year, but who knows, because your girl just got a kiln. Yes, I'm paying monthly, but it is a lot monthly. So my purchases need to be low the rest of the year. And I pretty much have everything that I need. Ollie, no. He's trying to eat my plants. He's actually been really good. I was surprised that he's doing this good with my plants. He's not even peeing on them. Like there's no accidents there. Like, oh, it's actually, I mean, it's been a lot, but it's been so smooth. Like he's such a good boy. And like Bo is incredible. He's an incredible teacher. So he's really taught him to like he just really keeps him in his place. And like whenever I'm calling Ollie, Bo goes over there and nudges him to come to me. Like he's just an incredible animal. I love him so much. Like he's literally my best friend. I'm obsessed with him. He is helping me so much with Ollie, which is like crazy. And like, it just, I don't know. I love him so much. I really couldn't do without him. So I'm just yapping because they're going to be playing and I can't glaze yet. So I'm just going to probably edit part of this, get this video together while they're still playing. Then I'll take Ollie to his crate, let them nap for a few while I knock out some glazing. Hopefully I can get it all done before he wakes up, but we shall see. So tell me how I was literally about to start glazing when, guess what came in the mail in the nick of time? I would just got done eating my lunch, walked over here, and the Amazon guy was delivering. So I don't have to ruin my brushes because my brushes came in to glaze. Yay! Ooh. I did not know I ordered this many. I thought it was a small pack. Okay, that's interesting. It's in a nice little container. Gosh, there's so many, like so many different sizes and like different, like how cool is this? Oh my gosh, this is so nice. And like the bamboo, they just look really cool. Like, oh, How cool is that? Wow, this is really nice. All the way up to like the super big ones. I'll probably use this one and these two. And maybe one of these like super thin ones that can like get in the cracks of stuff. I wonder what this is. This looks like it could be for something, like the way that the tip is. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Actually, I need that. So, okay. Let me get a bucket of water and let's get to work. Hello, it is the next day, Wednesday, May 14th. I just got back from doing my nails. My nail tech is amazing. I told her that I've been missing getting my nails done, but I work with ceramics now. Ollie's barking and going crazy. But I'm working with ceramics now and I can't do anything long at all. I have to do my natural nail, but I want them to have like some shape to them and something. So she gave me some cutesy little nails and it's dip powder. It's not just like gel, so it's like going to really hold up and then I can just keep them filed as short as I need them. But enough about that. Guess what came in? It is so lightweight, like this lens, so lightweight, insane. But it is a wide angle lens, specifically, oh, even to 20 millimeter. Very nice. This thing is insane. How is it so light? Like, this is crazy. And it's an autofocus too, so like, it should work with my camera. It's supposed to be for a Sony mount. So I wanted to do kind of a before. Is it even focused on my face? It's on manual focus. It's not even focused. Hang on. Okay. Hopefully I'm in focus now because I did not realize I was not. I was on manual focus. So this is a, let me give the dogs a second. Hang on. Okay. So this is a before. I'm gonna switch the lens without moving my camera and we're gonna test it out together. Oh my gosh, they're crazy. You know, I'm not gonna lie. The focus is really, really good. But I cannot find videos or settings or anything that show like a wider, how to get the wider view. Like I still have to have my arm out super far. I don't think this is the lens I was looking for. Not gonna lie. it still doesn't get what I'm like wanting. Like the focus is really good. Like, do you see that? It blurs out the background so much. But like it's not that big of a difference, and I feel like I have my settings wrong. I just played around with them like a ton. I tried to find so many videos and I cannot find literally any videos. I just feel like I have something wrong, but I just don't know what. So I might be returning this. I'm gonna edit it and see, but yeah, I'm not really feeling like I'm getting what I wanted. But yeah, so never mind. Good morning. I'm back to using my normal manual focus fisheye lens because I literally can't find one that's an autofocus that's not through the roof expensive. Let me make sure that Ollie is not using the bathroom in my living room. Okay, just for my own peace of mind, I went ahead and just set them out on the porch, but my battery's on 2%. Give me one more second. Okay, everything should be the way it should be. So yeah, I am getting ready to go run a couple of errands. I should return my lens that did not work out yesterday. I should return that, but it's in the complete opposite direction of where I need to go. And where I need to go is deep into Orlando to drop off this glazed firing batch at Jesse's and pick up my check from a coffee shop that I sell my items at. So that's what we're doing. I figured, why not bring you guys along? I'm too much of a chicken, so I will not be filming in the coffee shop. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. As much as I would like to. You know what? Maybe I'll have the balls today. Maybe. I guess we'll see. It'll be a surprise for both of us. But yeah, so I'm getting ready for that. We're gonna go run and do that. And the coffee shop has really good coffee, so I'm not drinking my morning coffee yet because I'm going to get coffee there. Very excited about that. And they also have these gluten-free house-made Rice Krispie treats. They're to die for. Love them so much. So I'm gonna get dressed, finish with the dogs, and get moving. Okay, I think it's kind of dark. I can't really tell. It looks very dark. But I just left Jesse's. I dropped off all my ceramics. I did find out that the ones that I glazed in this like black color, it's called Ingobi or Ingobe. I thought it was a glaze, but it's apparently some sort of like a paint slip. So like paint clay basically that you can like add when you scratch away like at the surface of like designs or things like that. Jesse kind of like told me about it, and I need to research it a little bit more just to make sure. But I have to add a like glaze over it, like a top glaze, like a clear glaze. So I'm gonna do that and see how that turns out, but I needed to bring that home and the incense holder that I put like the little ball on. So those two I need to add like a little top coat to, otherwise they're not gonna, it's gonna be more of like a bisque firing for it rather than like an actual glaze firing. So kind of a bummer, But it is what it is. I, again, am so thankful for Jessie and her patience and just like how much she's helped me throughout this. And just, yeah, she's been so welcoming and made me feel so like, yeah, just like welcomed into the ceramic community, which I'm forever grateful for. So I'm heading to the coffee shop now. I cannot wait for coffee. I'm exhausted. I just need to figure out why I'm so addicted to coffee, because oh my gosh, I literally feel like I cannot function if I don't have my coffee. I felt fine until I left my house, and then I was like, wow, I am sleepy. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up my check and grab some coffee. And the closer that I get there, the more I'm like, I don't feel comfortable bringing my camera in to get some videos and stuff. I don't hesitate to get footage on my phone. Like, I'll take pictures of my stuff, I'll take videos of my stuff, no big deal. But when it comes to like bringing in a whole camera with like a big giant mic on it and all of that stuff, like I freeze up and I feel so silly. I feel like a silly little influencer, and I just want to be a silly little artist, and it's all just a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I am a content creator, because that's what, you know, that's what this is. When you're an artist, it's part of the, you know, marketing. I really need to get over because I have to get on the highway. Okay, thank you. But I don't know. I don't necessarily like that label. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, I am about to get on the highway, so I'm going to turn this off. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm driving anyways. Sorry, Mom. But yeah, so I'm heading to the coffee shop now. I will check back in once I grab my coffee and I'm all settled back in. I got the check, got the fuel, and I also got the Rice Krispie treats. Oh my gosh, they're so good. But yeah, it's Framework Coffee House. That is where I sell my items if you are in the Orlando area. It's so funny. Wow, that is really good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's so funny. I feel like I'm like mostly cut off. Holy smokes, that is good today. I mean, it's always good, but like, oh my gosh. Wow. Ooh, so good. All right. So it was about 35 minutes, 40 minutes to Jessie's, then another 25, 30 minutes here. And I have about 30 minutes to get home. And then later on tonight, around 6, I have to drive about 45 minutes to go get Carlos from the airport, and then another 45 minutes home. And I'm like, today is a car day. Very much a car day, which is not my favorite, but that's where I always make sure to make the most of it. I treat myself, get a little coffee, either listen to a podcast or jam out. Today I was feeling very much of a jam out session rather than a podcast, and it has been such a vibe. But yeah, I'm not a big like car person, especially when I'm alone. So like you may have seen in like my other vlog and like my a couple weeks ago when I dropped off my ceramics the first for the bisque firing, I always bring my friend Melina. She's literally my bestie. But yeah, I always kind of bring her. It's so much more fun. Then we stopped and grabbed coffee and like hung out and chat. It's so much fun. So I like to make the most of it if I'm gonna have to leave for a significant amount of time, and especially when most of it is in the car. I feel like I should have gotten another Rice Krispie treat just because I'm about to devour this and they're so good and I never come here. But maybe that's what makes it so special, because I get it not so often, you know? Oh! Oh! Yes! So good. Oh! Wow. That combo is top tier. Holy crap, that's good. Okay, I wish I lived closer. I really wish I lived closer. Anywho, I'm gonna drive home. I'm probably gonna get like straight on the highway, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. But yeah, thanks for coming with me. I had so much fun. I just got home. I'm about to edit the rest of this video. I need to film an intro and outro, which I'll probably do tomorrow or maybe later on today. I'm not totally sure. But before I go, I wanted to shout out the legendary skunk. She's absolutely amazing. She makes these cute little necklaces. She sent me one. It's like the perfect layering necklace. But let me get this to focus so you can see what is in here. Do you see this? It's literally a tiny little moss. A little moss necklace. How stinking cute. The package also came with like care instructions and this little like water dropper thing to like keep it watered and filled up, which is so cute. Love the packaging. Everything is so thoughtful. And then there's a little charm on, Ollie just moved the camera. There's a little charm on the back of the necklace too that says made with love, and it's literally the cutest thing ever. So anywho, definitely check her out. She's to die for. Love. Cutest little necklace ever. Like definitely gonna be a staple of mine from now on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed our little trip today. Did you like it? I hope you did. If you did, don't forget to let me know by giving it a little thumbs up and leave a little fern emoji if you made it this far. I love making videos for you all. It's where I can share little bits and pieces of my heart and you can see the behind the scenes of my work. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I do have 2 exclusive videos that are not posted to the public over on my Patreon. The free tier gets an exclusive video, the $5 tier gets an exclusive video, the $10 tier gets a monthly block print that I hand carve and print out, and the $15 tier gets a quarterly ceramic piece, whether it's a mug, keychain, incense holder, bowls, trinket trays, little knickknacks. I'm gonna be making a ton of different things. So if you are interested in getting a little extra here and there, then I highly encourage you to join over on a Patreon. We would love to have you. Also, like I said, there is another video that is already up on Patreon from the beginning of this month that kind of shared a lot more in depth of bringing Ollie home and all of that. He's hitting the camera again. And I'll be posting the second video that's going to be sharing a lot of like book reading, a lot of like personal things, and hand building a little bit more of my clay ceramic pieces that will be posted next week. So if you want to get some extra videos of where I've been, be sure to stay in the loop over on Patreon. But with that being said, thank you so much for being here. I love you all to the nth degree. So incredibly grateful for you all. And I'll see you in the next one.